Hello to all my wonderful subscribers and welcome back to Whispers of Turkish Stars. I'm thrilled you're here because today's topic is one that blends style, suspense, and that tender curiosity we all feel when love meets real life. If you adore Alina and Alp Navruz, or if you melt at the sight of tiny clothes and fresh fashion, this one's for you. The title already teased it, Alina shopping for baby clothes. Yes, you heard that right. We're unpacking the whispers, the images, and the meanings stitched between every pastel thread. Grab a cozy seat, turn up the volume, and let's step into this quietly radiant moment together. For those of you dropping in for the first time, a warm welcome. If celebrity style, heartfelt speculation, and gentle behind-the-scenes storytelling are your favorites, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support helps me bring you these intimate looks at the lives and choices of the stars you love. Let's get into it. Over the past few days, social media and tabloids have been buzzing with fresh whispers about Alina and the possibility of a baby in the near future. What sparked the buzz this time? Newly surfaced photos of Alina leaving a boutique that specializes in children's clothing. The shots are soft yet striking. Alina walking out with care, a discreet smile, and those unmistakable branded bags in her hands. Is she preparing for motherhood? Or did she simply choose thoughtful gifts for someone close? Tonight we're going to sift through the details, weigh the clues, and, of course, dive into the baby-style trends that might be peeking out from those glossy shopping bags. First impressions matter. In those images, Alina's body language is so telling. Poised, unhurried, and wrapped in a calm simplicity that mirrors her public persona. The store backdrop speaks in pastels, plush toys tucked in corners, miniature cardigans folded like clouds, delicate onesies that look as soft as a lullaby. We see her step out with a couple of bags, not overloaded, but purposeful. It's the kind of outing you plan quietly, where you know what you're looking for and you're savoring the process. So, what could be inside? A newborn layette in warm neutrals? A timeless cotton sleepsuit with tiny wooden buttons? Perhaps a stroller or a beautifully woven blanket? The photos don't tell us for sure, and that's exactly where the intrigue lives. Speculation is part of the celebrity experience, and we're here to explore it with care and a little sparkle. Children's fashion has blossomed into its own universe in recent years. It's no longer about plain white basics. It's about design with intention. Organic fibers for sensitive skin, muted palettes that feel modern and unisex, charming prints that whisper rather than shout. Today's baby clothes follow the best of adult trends, softened for comfort and practicality. Think breathable cotton, gentle knitwear, minimal seams, gender-neutral tones that let personality lead rather than old clichés. The essentials are still there: onesies, sleepers, cardigans, but the cut, the fabric, and the finishing details are elevated. And if we consider Alina's style, refined yet youthful, understated with a confident edge, it's easy to imagine her gravitating toward pieces that are classic but never dull. Let's play out the possibilities. I can almost see her choosing a cream cashmere set for special moments, a delicate sweater and matching pants that photograph beautifully without trying too hard. For everyday coziness, imagine soft organic cotton rompers with quiet prints, perhaps a scattered star pattern or a muted botanical motif, the kind of design that whispers elegance without fuss. And accessories? That sweet little hat, the hand-knit booties with a hint of texture, a pacifier clip in warm wood and a touch of linen. For a stroller blanket, maybe a light honeycomb knit in oatmeal or dove gray. It all feels so aligned with Alina's aesthetic. Effortless, thoughtful, and anchored in quality. But we have to consider the other side of the story too. Not every baby purchase means a baby is on the way. Alina's world is full of friends, colleagues, family, people celebrating milestones out of the public eye. She's known to be warm and loyal to her circle, often keeping private gestures private. It would be completely natural for her to pick out something special for someone close who's expecting. Still, it's impossible to dismiss the possibility that these choices could be for her and Alp. If the whispers were true, it would be a piece of news that lights up the entertainment world with joy. Let's take a breath and imagine that scenario. Alina, a beloved actress whose career balances strength and sensitivity, stepping toward motherhood with the same quiet grace she brings to her roles. Alp, an actor with a grounded presence, thoughtful and steady, standing right beside her with that warm, reassuring smile we know so well. Together, they've always projected a harmony that fans admire, independent yet deeply attuned to each other, private but not distant, stylish without being showy. The idea of them beginning a family doesn't feel like a leap, it feels like a chapter that could fit naturally into their story. Of course, both of them have protected their personal life. Still, since their relationship became clear, we've seen glimpses of a connection that looks genuine and mutual. No loud declarations, no theatrics, just two artists navigating public attention with balance. If they decided to take this step, it would be a quiet, meaningful milestone. And yes, fashion would follow. Whenever a beloved couple enters this new season, the world leans in to see how they translate their elegance into choices for their child. And in Alina's case, it seems likely she would curate pieces with comfort first, then style, weaving the two together so beautifully that you barely notice the seams. What can we learn from a few shopping bags and a soft smile? Quite a lot, if we look closely. For anyone planning for a newborn or choosing gifts, this moment is a reminder that children's fashion now values sustainability and tenderness in equal measure. Organic cotton is more than a trend, it's a kinder option for delicate skin. Bamboo blends can offer breathability with an almost silk-like touch. Neutral palettes, beige, cream, stone, sand, pearl gray, continue to reign, but they're often accented with soft pastels, tiny embroideries, or gentle patterns. Practicality is the guiding light. Baby clothes should be easy to put on and take off, with snaps that don't fight you, soft elastic waistbands, and envelope shoulders that make changes simple. Stretch matters. Breathability matters. And above all, comfort matters, because a peaceful baby is the best accessory any parent could ask for. Picture Alina moving through the boutique, fingertips grazing textures, eyes searching for that perfect harmony between softness and structure. There's a tenderness in that image that feels so natural. Maybe she's considering sizes thoughtfully, planning ahead rather than buying only for the present. Perhaps she's comparing fabrics, checking labels for organic certifications, holding two colors up to the light to see which one feels calmer. These small decisions are the real heart of style, and they say more about a person than a red carpet ever could. It's as if we're peeking into a quieter gallery of her life, one where meaning rests in the details. Let's talk about the stores themselves. The bags in the photos appear to be from well-regarded boutiques known for premium children's wear. Shops that curate European and local designers who focus on craftsmanship. That suggests intentionality. These are not impulse purchases from a big box store, they're selections made in places where fabric swatches are discussed and sizing charts are measured twice. And while high-end children's brands often carry higher price tags, they also tend to prioritize ethical production, long-wearing fabrics, and timeless cuts that can be handed down or saved. Of course, style isn't locked behind a luxury label. Many accessible brands now deliver beautiful quality with careful design. But choosing a specialty boutique tells a story. It says, I took time. I wanted this to be right. If the pregnancy whispers were real, imagine the glow around them in the months to come. Gentle public appearances, subtle shifts in styling, perhaps a new embrace of flowing lines or soft knits for Alina, while Alp complements her with uncomplicated, polished looks. We're not confirming anything tonight, we're simply acknowledging that speculation exists, and that part of the joy of following a couple like this is sharing the anticipation with kindness. That is the balance we try to hold here, curiosity without intrusion, excitement without pressure. Now, because we're all fashion lovers at heart, let's linger on what baby wardrobes often include when style meets sensibility. Multi-pack bodysuits in soft organic cotton, zipped sleepers for those half-asleep diaper changes, a smattering of knit rompers that look charming in photos but still move with the baby. Cardigans with real, smooth buttons rather than sharp-edged snaps. Swaddles in breathable muslin with tiny, almost hand-drawn motifs. Burp cloths that double as security blankets. A baby bonnet that frames the face with a vintage hint, and booties that won't slip off the first time the little one kicks. All practical, all sweet, all quietly refined. It's wonderful to imagine Alina and Alp making these choices together, laughing softly in the aisle over the smallest hat ever made, debating whether a neutral stripe feels fresher than a scattered, picking up a teddy bear they can't put down because it's inexplicably perfect. Those are the moments that turn purchases into memories. Whether they are choosing for their own baby or wrapping a gift for someone dear, the tenderness is the same. And in a world where everything moves too fast, these glimpses of care slow us down in the best way. Let's circle back to the bigger picture. Celebrity stories often leave us with questions, and that's okay. Uncertainty allows room for grace. If the rumors are only rumors, we still got to talk about something beautiful: how thoughtful clothing can cradle a new life, and how a couple's personal style might translate to a nursery of soft colors and comfortable silhouettes. If the whispers hold truth, then we are standing at the cusp of a joyous chapter for two artists who have given audiences so much. Either way, we can be happy for the care and intention that shine through. Before we wrap, a quick note on expectations. If Alina were pregnant, we'd likely see subtle signs in her wardrobe before anything else: more forgiving lines, layered knits, textures that add movement without clinging. But today's focus remains the baby clothes, because that's what the photos show us most clearly: bags from quality boutiques, a mood of serenity, and a sense of purpose in every step. It fits her. It fits them. So, to sum up, we followed the trail from that headline hint to fresh paparazzi photos. We unpacked how a couple of shopping bags launched a tidal wave of talk. We explored what baby fashion looks like when it meets the refined simplicity that defines Alina's style. We weighed the possibilities: a gift for a loved one, or the start of a new, tender chapter for Alina and Alp. We talked fabrics, colors, cuts, and that vital marriage of comfort and beauty. And we kept front and center the thought that whatever the truth is, a little kindness goes a long way when we talk about the people we admire. Thank you for spending this time with me on Whispers of Turkish Stars. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Alina and Alp are quietly stepping into parenthood, or is this a thoughtful gift for someone dear? What would you imagine inside those bags: classic neutrals, sweet pastels, or a bold surprise? Share your ideas in the comments. Your voice is what makes this community warm and alive. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with anyone who adores Alina and Alp, and don't forget to subscribe for more heartfelt looks into the wardrobes, choices, and whispers surrounding your favorite stars. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.